Hello again and welcome back to Broforce Broview. Today we will be taking a look at Snake Broskin 2.0. As you might see just off the top, there's a few things different about him. One, he's become Batman. And two, his guns have changed. We'll get into most of that in a minute. So first off, he's lost his penetration, has become a rapid fire dual wielder. Which basically means he's not taking out a mech unit. As far as digging goes, he can definitely get under doors. So he has a slightly harder time getting under mech units there, as you can saw. He does have a new hand glider by holding the jump button. You can activate hand glider mode, which is a little bit tricky getting used to, although still kind of fun. You can jump a really high or really long distance without too much worry. And it can be the difference between making that tricky jump or not. Turning and stuff does seem to lose you a lot of altitude. And you start to get into that dipping dive feel. And if you jump and then later activate it, you can get a lot of height from it. Although we don't really have a place to demonstrate it, so I'll try to demonstrate jumping off the side. When I'm done, I'm not sure how that's going to work, because I've never done that before. His attacks, as you can see, are very fast, so dogs, not really much of an issue. Bigger dogs, a little bit more worrisome, as your attacks don't do a ton of damage. And big guys, the same kind of principle. Since your attacks are now a rather weak rapid fire, you do have to be careful about being picked up by anything. That was weird. Okay, so here you can see there's a small bug. If you activate your hand glider into a stair, shooting does fix that bug. It probably will get hot fixed out shortly, but just to be aware. That is horrible. Okay. So, his main attack does not penetrate, but it is a very rapid fire, so you can do a lot of damage really quick. His ult is a thrown grenade that distracts people. However, you can also teleport to it to use it to get yourself out of danger. Or, if you really want to be a dick, you can use it to try to jump and get over places you probably shouldn't be able to get over. Anyway, as far as attacking goes, it's not a very good attacking special. It is mostly utility. Okay, as I was saying. Now, however, instead of using it to attack, one nice use I've found of it is to throw it out, do a lot of damage, and then jump out. Yay, it didn't pinwheel this time. That's great. Now, at the same time, this does mean that it is extremely limited for combat use. Okay, so there's only one guy there. And your pistols do have the same professional bleeding stomach, you don't hit the dead ability. Now, some good things to add about this. If you can get this into a large group, you do cause a bit of an explosion effect. And as you notice, I did restart. One thing that should be noted about jumping in, you can get behind somebody and start shooting them. Like, you can jump in real quick on like a biggin and just start dropping at it. You can actually do a ton of damage before they're capable of reacting. So, against running individuals, your attack is pretty short range, as you can see. So, you can chase them, or if you can plant it, throw a nice little hollow into them and chase them into your hollow to cause them to explode when you swap places. Because, just plain simple, chasing them like this just kind of looks a little lackluster for somebody as great as Snake. Against shield units, you have a lightweight pistol. Even shooting at rapid fire, you're not doing a lot. Against groups, you do a ton of quick damage. So if you can get in there in small areas, boom, 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 like you can take out an entire army. But if they are more than like 5 blocks away from you, you're pretty much screwed at that point. For melee, he uses the standard issue bro knife. Now, for digging. Your attacks do have a slight bit of up. They don't look like, or they don't seem to have a downward effect. Although it looks like it might be minuscule from the little bullet pops. Outside of that, you attack really fast, so although you don't... Individual bullets don't do a ton of damage to dirt and rock, you can get up in there. You notice how fast he starts digging. It's not much slower than just normally running. So he is actually a pretty good digger. Anyway, I hope that was informative and might help you if you're trying to remaster the new Snake Broskin. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and we're going to try jumping. So as you can see, definitely a worthwhile new ability. And if I would have been able to get that through something, it's like, oh, you're falling to your death. That was supposed to activate before I actually fell to my death. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye.